So, Broski, have you ever found yourself stuck in a never-ending loop of routine? You wake up, grab the same toothbrush that's been holding on since high school, like it's part of the family, then head to the kitchen to make the same bowl of oatmeal you've been eating for breakfast since you were a kid, then go slide on those socks your mom got you 3 years ago for Christmas, head off to work like a zombie on autopilot, then back home on a route you could navigate blindfolded, dinner with the same recipe that hasn't betrayed you for the last decade, and then you are ready for some Netflix, where the only chill happening is your body temperature dropping from exhaustion. Go sleep, and repeat. And yet, you wonder why your life feels so stale. Every time you know exactly what the day will bring. No surprises, no challenges, just the same old routine. It's like being in a relationship with a partner who never argues, never complains, and never expects anything from you. Sounds perfect, right? Wrong. That's just a comfort zone loop, Broski. And let's face it, a life without any kind of challenge or excitement is basically just existing, not living. This is far from perfect. I mean, think about it. You are in your perfect comfort zone, which is not just a physical space. No, it's a state of mind where you don't have to worry about failing, getting hurt, or looking stupid in front of others. You can just coast through life, never pushing yourself beyond what you're comfortable with. It's that voice in your head that tells you, you're good enough, even when you're not doing anything. It's like having a personal cheerleader who only cheers for mediocrity. Yay, you managed to get out of bed today. You must be exhausted. Now, you might be thinking, but, isn't my comfort zone a good thing? Doesn't it keep me safe and happy? Well, Broski, let me tell you a secret. Your comfort zone is actually a prison. It's a prison of your own making, where the bars are made of excuses and the walls are painted with the color of regret. Imagine if Steve Jobs had stayed in his comfort zone. Sure, we would still probably have smartphones today, but maybe they would look like calculators glued to a brick, and we would still be waiting for someone to figure out how to get rid of those tiny plastic keyboards. Or what if Elon Musk had played it safe? Mars might still just be a dusty planet we look at through telescopes, instead of a place where we are genuinely debating on how to grow potatoes in the near future. Now, I'm not saying that you need to go out there and change the world. But, maybe you should try something new, every once in a while. For example, take a different route to work or home. Instead of eating that bowl of oatmeal every morning, try to have breakfast at the local cafe. Or even wear a shirt of a different color. I know. Wearing a grey t-shirt instead of the same black ones. It sounds crazy. Right? But Broski, trust me, it's worth it. But hey, what if you try and it all goes wrong? What if people laugh? Or what if you end up feeling like a total failure? Here's the thing, Broski. Failure isn't the villain you think it is. It's more like that strict coach who pushes you to be better. Every stumble, every misstep, it's all part of the process. And about people laughing at you? Honestly, they're probably too wrapped up in their own lives to care. And even if they do, so what? Nobody's perfect. The only real failure is staying stuck because you are too afraid to try. So stop making excuses, Broski. Life isn't about waiting for the perfect moment, it's about making the moment perfect. You don't have to have it all figured out to start, you just have to start and eventually you will figure it out. You know what I'm saying? The truth is, the things you tell yourself like, I'm too old for this, or, I'm too exhausted for that, I'm not smart enough, those are just excuses. Excuses for not wanting to step out of your comfort zone and try something new. Imagine being able to do things you never thought you could do, to achieve goals you never thought you could achieve, and to live a life that's truly fulfilling. That's what happens when you step outside your comfort zone and into the unknown. But still, remember that stepping out of your comfort zone doesn't mean you have to go full throttle. It's all about finding a balance. Yes, challenge yourself, and yes, Try new things. But also take the time to recharge. You don't have to burn yourself out in the process. Find your rhythm and give yourself grace to pause, reflect, and when ready, back working on yourself again. Oh, and about taking the time to recharge. Broski, it's okay to relax and recharge when you need it. But don't make it a lifestyle. Don't turn into one of those guys who still lives in his parents' basement at 40, playing World of Warcraft or League of Laziness all day. Unless of course, that's your dream. In which case go for it. Live that dream. So, Broski, if you are stuck in your comfort zone, do whatever it takes to break free. Challenge yourself, embrace the unknown, and stop letting fear hold you back. It's time to break the chains and start living life to the fullest, because you will never know what you are truly capable of until you step out of your comfort zone. Just remember that only the top 0.1% of handsome people will subscribe, like and comment on this video.